Make sure you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. And to never miss another lecture from Miracle, hit the bell icon to get regular updates on English literature.
Hello and welcome to Miracle English Language and Literature Institute. I'm Professor Abha Sharma, and these days I'm doing the critical appreciation of the long epical poem of TS Eliot, The Wasteland. I've already made several videos on mythological background and 4 videos on the burial of the dead. I think 3 videos on a game of chess, then 2-3 on the fire sermon, and today I'm going to take up the 4th section, which is the shortest section in the poem, that is Death by Water. Now it is unbelievable that how come one part is so short than the others. It's just say 8 to 10 lines, and that too of very few words. It is said that the whole poem was around 1,000 lines, and when Eliot wanted Ezra Pound to edit it, Pound suggested that they should delete some lines. So both of them sat down with red pens and deleted most of the lines which they found incoherent or say not matching to the theme which they wanted to reflect. So most of the lines from the 4th part was cut off, and Pound suggested that this much lyrical 8-10 lines are enough to express their minds. Let's begin with the title Death by Water. Death by Water phrase has already been read by us in our previous videos, suggesting mortality. Water, which is also a life giver and can also take away the life. If you get drowned, you will lose your life. It also suggests Shakespeare's play Tempest, where the characters got drowned and died, and also Ophelia, who drowns herself in water, committing suicide after bidding goodbyes to everyone. So all the echoes and allusions are there in this part also, although it is very short. But then it is quite lengthy. If we decode each and every word here, each and every line here, it will take us to all the previous parts, and then he is preparing the readers for the most important part, by which he is justifying himself that why did he write such a long poem. So let's begin. Phlebas the Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls and deep sea swell, and the profit and loss, a current under sea, picked his bones in whispers. As he rose and fell, he passed the stages of his age and youth, entering the whirlpool. Gentile urged you, O you who turn the wheel and look to windward, consider Phlebas, who was once handsome and tall as you. While reading, I could find out some contrastive words coming together, some opposites coming together, like profit and loss, rose and fell, age and youth, Gentile or Jew. These pairs, they complement each other, and they suggest the meaning of each other. Together, they make a complete unit. As we read in deconstruction, without light, you cannot understand darkness. Or without darkness, light has no meaning. Slow, swift. If all the things are slow, how would you know swift? But something is swift and something is slow. Then only, when they are placed in contrastive manner, then only we understand the meaning. That means they help each other to give their own meanings. That means they take the assistance of each other to express themselves, the words. So In this poem, he says profit and loss. Of course, without profit, no loss can be determined. Rose and fell, age and youth, Gentile or Jew. Gentile, very generous, very compassionate. Jew, strict. Jews killed Christ. That's why till then Jews were in a way spoken like this in the poems. Today we cannot bring racism in any of our speeches. So I am just explaining the lines written in the poem. I have no grudge, nothing of my personal thing or personal explanation. There's a Greek myth attached to these lines. In Alexandria, the effigy of the god of fertility is made and it is drowned with a big show of mourning, and then it is received after 7 days in Blagos with great honor and welcoming. So this suggests the death and the resurrection, that is the new birth of everything in this world. The death of fertility god and the rebirth. So death by water, by drowning. Okay, in many religions, the statues of the gods are casted in water, they're drowned with a big show, and then it is said that drowning or this death will resurrect, will give a new birth. So this world is of death and rebirth. Nobody dies forever. He comes again in life. So it is there. Phoebus the Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of girls in the deep sea swell and the profit and loss. While dying, when he was drowning, everything came in front of his eyes, the profit and the loss. That means the life he lived. So when the Phoenician was dying, was drowning, he got the complete scene of the profit and loss of his life. What did he gain in this life and what did he lose in this life? All was there in front of his eyes while drowning, while dying. The picture of the life, the fear, everything is in front of your eyes. It is said like this. So here also, a current under the sea picked his bones in whispers, and he rose and fell. He passed the stages of age and youth, entering the world. Now, see, I'll explain you the metaphor also, what I can understand. He says that you get into the sea. Now here drowning and the sea and forgetting yourself, this may be also that when you take birth in this world, you get into the whirlpool. Whirlpool means once you have taken the birth, you will of course grow into your youth, you will perform all the activities of the youth, you will feel like young people, all your passions will revive and all, and then you will gradually become old and then you will die. So this is kind of a whirlpool. Once you get into it, you will, without choice, will go round and round into these stages. You have no choice. So he also went round and round. There are two meanings, physical and metaphorical. Physical says that when he got into the water or river or whatever water body, he got into the whirlpool, he couldn't save himself and got drowned. Another one says that once you come in this world, you will grow young and then old, and your passions will be there and you will be into the whirlpool of materialistic life. And you will be totally absorbed into it till death. So these two things I can understand by reading these poems. So Gentile or Jew. See, these are the two again phrases. Every man is gentle when required. Every man is crude or rude whenever required. So these are the two basic contrastive nature of man, Gentile and Jew. O you who turn the wheel, look to windward, Consider Phlebas, who was once handsome and tall as you. Now who? Who are just young, smart, handsome. You're looking at the wheel, the time. Your time is propitious. You are young. You have all those passions, emotions and desires which are fresh. But look at Phlebas. He died. He was also tall and handsome. That means he was also young. But then he grew old or drowned and died. So, death was not only his part of life. Death is inevitable to all. No matter how much beautiful, tall, handsome you are, you will also get into the same stage of life which will take you towards death. So this portion of Wasteland gives us the more idea of death than of resurrection. It hardly gives us any hope. Whether you are young, whether you are handsome, whether you are beautiful, whether you have all your desires green and fresh, a day will come when you will be taken away by death. So death by water. The life is taken away by the same elements which have once provided life to us. So the writer wants to project that water, without water you cannot survive, and water sometimes may become the cause of death. So this part offers the great reality of death and decay which triumphs over life on this planet. This part has taken up again lots of allusions and lots of parables and references from the Bible and so many other things, again, which I always tell you that they crop up from nowhere, and you have to understand the meaning hidden in between the lines. Nothing can be understood through the lines, but things are to be decoded. You have to understand what is not written there. The metaphors, the parables, the understanding of the past text, and so many other things are there which make it quite complex. If you like my effort, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and do not miss watching any of my previous videos, because then only you will get the better understanding. And stay tuned for the best part now in my next video, that is what the thunder said. Take care. Bye bye.